Hello everybody. Today I'm in at the university's city campus where I've been looking over the brief for your Assessment 1 Modes of Communication. It's a fascinating assignment and a very relevant one for 2020. Designing information in a way that is universally clear and easy to understand has never been so important as in the age of COVID. Everywhere we look, we see signs and information telling us to wash our hands, stay socially distant, and put on a face mask.
Why do we have all these messages about health? Okay, silly question, because the answer is pretty obvious. As a community, we generally don't want people to spread diseases, to get sick or die. Behind all the COVID signage is a message of care, caring about other people, their well-being, and the role they play in keeping our society going.
What we communicate and how we do it says a lot about our values, the things we hold as fundamentally important in our personal and professional lives.
To help us think more about this, let's go back to the city of Vienna, Austria in the 1920s. Here we discover a pioneering attempt to design a visual mode of communicating information. Economist Otto Neurath, his wife Marie and their colleagues invented a system they called Isotype, the International System of Typographic Picture Education. Isotype was intended to be systematic, easy to understand and remember, and accurate, so it could be used to clearly show difference in quantities. This wasn't just an intellectual exercise. Isotype was first used at an exhibition to show the people of Vienna how their taxes were being spent, how many school meals were being provided, how many people were being treated for tuberculosis. Vienna in the 1920s had a social democratic government. They believed that ordinary citizens should be the ones who made the decisions about how their taxes were spent and their city was run. But Vienna at the time was a rapidly changing multicultural place. There were refugees who spoke a variety of languages, while many locals had had their lives and education disrupted by World War I. Isotype was designed to overcome these communication barriers, giving everyone access to information in an accessible and appealing way and equipping them to make decisions that shape their lives.
So, understanding people's needs, supporting democracy, overcoming barriers to participation, and believing that if people had the information they needed, they would have the intelligence to make wise decisions. Those are the values the Neuraths held and the values Isotype embodies.
Visual modes of communication have come a long way since then. Today we have specialty areas like wayfinding, information design and data visualization. There are some amazing professionals contributing to these fields: Frederica Fragapane, David McCandless, and Hans Rosling, who founded the Gapminder Foundation. But the legacy of Isotype can still be seen today, and visual communication is just as much an embodiment of the values behind it as it was in 1920s Vienna, for better or worse.
So, what are the values embodied in your work? What's your ethos as an engineer? Your fundamental beliefs about what's important? Where do people fit in, and how much do they matter? And what kind of world are you engineering? These questions go way beyond one university assessment and into the kind of person and professional you want to become.
In the notes with this video, I've put some links to more information about Isotype and to some contemporary practitioners of visual communication. I've also put some questions for you to respond to in your discussion boards.
Good luck with Assessment 1 and always wash your hands.